I'm just going to loosely connect them. Pull, pull, and pull. And fancy. Set it up. So just getting to the OBDII port. We'll have 2 videos for this. But yeah, this is just a memory keeper. Yes, this is a 2018 Cayman GTS, a 982 chassis, also called officially by Porsche the 718. So whether you go with the model designation, which is 718, or the chassis code, yeah, this is including the 19s and the 20s and the 21s. They should be pretty similar. But yeah, you'll let me know down in the comments below if you guys are the ones that'll future-proof this. So after you remove these 2 bolts, really this is only necessary to remove. Easy to get this brace off. So move this over to the side. You can disconnect it if you like. Really, you can leave this inside, and the whole thing comes out. So really, it's just some clips. I'll show you in the next shot. 2 screws and 3 clips down underneath. This would be to open it to get to the compressor and sealant, but we're not going to need that. Here you can see the 3 clips, 1, 2, and 3. They're simply just pull up. First time I did this, this one came out, like disconnected from the battery bracket. You just press it back in. So like I said, your factory bolt here would be a little shorter. I've already been in here to test fit this, so just fully remove that. Then you come in here. Like I said, for me, the last thing I want to do is the electrical connections, because I don't want the little memory saver's battery to die. So I want to make this swap decently quick. I think you have about an hour to do it, but I don't want to cut it close. Do not drop it. Okay, and these 2 nuts are the same. Okay, at this point the battery is ready to come free. Yep, here and here. See that, but the instrument cluster's off, the sport chrono clock is off, and the alarm is not on. The negative is a little less risky. Remember, when you make contact with the negative, you can touch metal, you'll be fine. When you make contact with the positive, if you make contact with any metal, you will get some sparks. Okay, off we go. And now, if I want to, not that I want to, but if I were to make that mistake and use a open and wrench and contact here and touch metal, nothing really should happen. I don't want to risk it today. But that's the thought process behind taking the negative off first. Okay, we should be fully loose. Okay, tuck that back as far as I can. I don't think this is necessary to remove. And here we go, grunt. And we actually gonna step into the trunk here. Lift with the knees. Now the exciting part. Negative and positive. And now that the battery's in, these are just loosely connected. I'm just gonna go back with the strap and then the clamp here on the side. And then finally, I'll connect the terminals. That way I can play with the final clock position of them. So just gonna go loosely with this one first. This would be a great time if you did have any corrosion to clean this out. Really, I'm looking at the battery tray and there's no signs of any leakage, nor on the terminals. All I did was clean up a little tiny bit of debris that was there. Yeah, this really doesn't make contact with the battery. So we're gonna push back, push sideways. Really what we wanna do is make sure the battery's in that passenger side or rear corner. Should I clarify there? This is a United States car. All you guys in with the right-hand drive cars will get mad at me. Alright, back with a little bit of blue locking compound. So you just angle up. There we go. That feels good to me. I do not have a torque spec for these. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten the rear one first, because that'll automatically align this, because it butts up against a weld there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just align back here and align back here. You want a nice solid connection, because this could lead to really engine cranking problems. And again, if you have any corrosion, or if these terminals are in bad shape, you have to clean them up. There's a little teeny bit of rust there. It seems to be just on that that rivet. And again, you don't need a ton of torque on this. Really, this is just connecting the clamp. So the clamp's what's gonna actually keep the connection sturdy. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. There we go. Really, they're just little torque screws. Okay. Our connection. Honestly, I wouldn't even disconnect this thing. It's really not necessary. It lays pretty well, even with the wire connected, like so. guys can see this. Good. So that lays like that. And I'm simply going to align the wiring that's on the plastic back to how Porsche had it when they initially built the car. Done, and okay. Last thing to do is pull down the cover, and then we can get to, this will be another video, but program the car's computer system and alternator to not fry this new battery. So now at this point, you can safely disconnect your, if you used it, your memory saver. Tuck this away. And to replace this, all you do, drop it down, push it back, and there's simply clips here and here. And then don't forget to roll up your weather stripping here. So it looks nice. That's it. Keep an eye out. I'll be posting, and I'll link it in the description, the video on how to do the programming for the battery. So this is the battery we're putting in today. It's a Optima YellowTop DH6. You can see the specs there. I literally just hopped on the Optima website. And this is what came up when I inputted 2018 Cayman with a 2.5 liter flat 4. Okay, this will be good. Let's put it in. These are the tools required to do this swap. Since this is a factory size battery, we almost got away with it, but I'll tell you that. So a 13mm wrench, combination wrench, 1/4-inch drive. This could be a ratchet if you like. This is a T15. We got a 10mm. Yep, a 10mm. This is just a long 3/8 extension, 3/8 ratchet, and this guy is a 13, just like that. Now this, you have to buy this. Maybe you can get away with it, but I couldn't get the threads to catch. This is the original bolt. But what you need is a metric 8 by 25mm. I'll post a link to the Amazon page where I bought it, and the battery itself. And this, I think this is optional, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. And I'll put more of that in the programming video. You do definitely need one of these, a scan tool. That's to program the computer to not fry the battery. And if you made it this far, let's keep it. Why the hell? That old shitty battery. Basically, Porsche computer, when it realizes the battery's old and shitty, it's going to charge it. I don't know if it's more amperage or more voltage, or if its target voltage is higher. Basically, what it does is, since it's old, it won't hold the charge as well. It will try to charge the battery more. It'll try more vigorously to charge the battery. So you don't want that for your new battery, getting fried. So you're gonna tell the computer, and also the computer does care about the cold cranking amps that the battery is put in the full capacity.